We are at the Alfie Davies site.
You are indeed.
Unfortunately, Alfie's not here. He's where is he?
He's off doing the judging at the moment of the cars.
He's off doing the judging. So we have Dad. Okay, the driving force behind the team.
That's right. Yes, indeed.
Yeah, you just open your wallet up and away it goes.
Something like that. Yeah, something like that with a bit of sponsorship and a bit of help. Yes,
So
absolutely.
tell us about what you do.
Yeah, indeed. Well, Alfie started out in karting when he was 10
Yep.
at the local track at Camberley. And then he progressed up through the ranks into what they call road tax, up to British Championship level. Then across into this kart here, the KZ.
Yeah.
And then he's moved up to here and is part of the Motorsport UK Academy. And then the progression from there would look to be into British GT racing or Le Mans and things like that.
Okay.
Yeah.
So it's not a Formula One car.
No, it's not. No.
It's not a Formula 2 or Formula 3. It's literally a Grand Tour, isn't it?
Yeah, absolutely. But Lando Norris, who is, as we all know, our current Formula One British star,
Yeah.
McLaren, he started out in this series as well. So it's a really, really good place for junior drivers to start and learn how to work their way up in the motorsport ranks.
So okay, let's talk about Alfie. It's great talking about you, but let's talk about Alfie,
Absolutely.
which is why we're here.
more
Yeah.
interesting.
So Alfie, how old is he?
He's 17 now.
He's 17. Has he got a driving license?
He hasn't got a UK driving licence yet. No.
Oh right, okay. So that's on the schedule, I take it.
It is. I think we're concentrating on the racetrack first before we move on to worrying about the highway rules.
The highway, so I can just imagine him driving around a little mini or something on the roads,
Yes.
So this
yes.
at the weekends, and then
Yes.
a mini during little mini
Little
Cooper.
mini. Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, something slow and safe.
Something slow and safe. Now there's a bit of a backstory, isn't there, to Alfie?
Yes, indeed.
Sorry,
yeah.
we've got some people revving their engine behind us. I have no idea. At a car show, I mean, who would do
I
that?
would do a thing like that.
So tell us about Alfie, because the backstory that goes with it.
Yeah. So when COVID came along in
Yeah.
2020, he presented as symptoms that were very similar to COVID. He had coughing and a shortness of breath. So our good old NHS took him in, but it actually turned out to be stage 4 Hodgkin's lymphoma cancer.
Yep.
But the NHS, as we all know and love, fixed him. And he got back in a car in 2021, late 2021, got himself healthy again, and now here he is today in one of these.
And you sponsor the
Yeah, so we're trying to do our best to raise awareness and give back. So
Yeah.
we sponsor Solving Kids Cancer
Yeah.
and Hodgkin's Lymphoma Action charity as well.
which is absolutely amazing. So
Thank you.
with obviously they're one, you sponsor them, but obviously there's your company on here as well. Why not?
Well, indeed.
And there's a few others as well. So the sponsorship is really, really important, isn't it?
Sponsorship is absolutely key in motorsport because no one can afford it.
No.
It's really a question of hustling your way through and finding sponsorship where you can and raising awareness and just trying to make the ends meet.
So go on then. How much does it cost for a season?
A season in one of these,
Yeah.
you're looking at somewhere upwards of 150,000.
And how long is a season?
It runs from about March to late September, early October.
Oh, that's a big bill.
Yes, it is, and the more you crash it, the more expensive it gets, obviously. So.
I mean, it's crash it. Does he crash a lot then?
Well, this junior series is known for being very entertaining to watch because they don't hold back. Let's put it that way.
Does it when he goes out? I mean, are you nervous or do you trust him behind the wheel?
I trust him implicitly behind the wheel. I'm just nervous of what it's going to cost my wallet and hurt my wallet at the end of the race.
So he comes on and goes, Dad, we need this, we need that, we need that, we need that, and you just go, yeah,
absolutely.
right.
These are very, very safe. They're all done and homologated to a very set specification, so they're incredibly safe.
Okay.
So safety is obviously very important, but yeah, it's more about I get more nervous about the damage bit at the end of
Well,
it.
speaking of nerves, I hear your son took you out in it at some point.
He did, yes.
And what did you?
I didn't last very long.
You didn't last very long.
No. I lasted about 5 laps around Silverstone and then asked to come in. It's like being involved in a 2-minute 40 car crash. Everyone says that it must be amazing, and it is amazing, and what a great, and we obviously feel so lucky and privileged. But I won't be going in it again.
Because of course you feel every lump, every bump.
And it can get up to 42 degrees in here.
Okay.
And you can't hear each other. You can't communicate with each other.
And what is the top speed of this car?
This will do 130 miles an hour. And,
So-
and then 14 to 17-year-olds are racing it.
And you let your son, who hasn't got a driving license, but he has got a racing license.
You have to have a Motorsport UK racing license, yes.
So-
So you can lose that license much like you can on the UK roads. You can accumulate points and It's very, very tightly controlled, and so it should be, honestly.
Do they have someone standing on the side with a speed gun, sort of waving you in? You know, no.
No, they do, but they do have marshals and clerks of the course that, you know, they're very, as you can imagine, quite rightly so, very strict on driving standards and driving behaviour.
Well, we wish Alfie all the best for the rest of the season.
Thank you.
And I'm looking forward to seeing him on TV at some point.
Well, he'll be at so this time next weekend, which is what, the 17th, 18th of August.
Yep.
He'll be at Silverstone, and you can watch it on YouTube. If you put it into Letter TV, it's all live and great to watch.
Fantastic. Thank you very much.
No problem. Thank you.
you.